Televisa presenta.
You know, I guessed that you would be the only one who would dare to come here. You've got courage.
Yo, the Getcho podcast crew is in the building. That's right. Dude, I guess we're on telenovela, teleseria right now, you know. What's good, Zach?
What's
that's
up?
right.
Happy National Chocolate Pecan Pie Day.
All right.
What's up, Emily Roman? We see you.
Okay,
Rusty
Roman in the house.
There's a lot of Romans. There's a lot of Romans in here.
Okay. All these tribal chiefs in here. All right. Shout out to y'all.
The bloodline is growing.
Yeah. Hey,
also
more ways than one.
Dom, Notorious.
Yeah, shout out.
Hey, all right. Thank you for showing up, homie. But of course, we here, we live in location. Chi-Town staying up. Of course, I got my homie with me. That's right. And of course, joining with us as always, my man, my guy.
And in honor of puppets lately, I have my own puppet today. This is the shark. Which my son made. He's right here. Aiden, say hi.
Shout out Aiden.
Shout out.
Yeah, but guys, you know, a lot of wrestling has happened throughout the week. But for only today, we're going to be talking about one show in particular. Yo, Katie's
hey,
in the
Katie,
house.
what's up, Katie?
Yo. We're only going to be talking about AAA mostly, and outside the ring type stuff. You know, winners and losers of the week also will be there too, but it'll be kind of a slimmed down version. But before we do any of that, my homies, what type of wrestling fan have you been?
Who wants to kick this off?
I shall begin.
Okay.
Go ahead, Garn. Go ahead.
I'm a dancing fan.
Oh.
I remember. I'm going to remind you. Back when No Mercy, like WCW versus NWO, one of the characters I always consistently picked was La Parka.
Yes.
And La Parka always comes out, does his knee dance, wiggle dance. And I use that, and the taunt is amazing. And just seeing La Parka again, getting down and getting busy, got me dancing good.
We also have the
My son is so awake still.
It got him dancing too.
He got him dancing.
Yeah.
To the point where he's still awake.
No, shout out to La Parka. La Parka is always one of the best, true icon. But yeah, Vince, what type of wrestling fan have you been?
Me this time around, I'm more of damn. Okay, you know what? Come back to me. I didn't formulate my thoughts. Come back.
Okay. I got you. You know what? The kind of like last week with you all. This week, I've been kind of a Cliff Notes wrestling fan, right?
Okay.
If you know Cliff Notes, right, where you go to school, they give you the information, but only the good parts. So that's kind of the wrestling fan I've been, right? Because, you know, I kind of had a weird beginning of this week where I watched the G1 with the homies Tim King and Ivan, right? Then, of course, I watched Triple Mania. I guess in a way, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm an international type of wrestling fan.
Okay, all right.
Oh, you went from Chat GDP to international, right?
to international, you know.
Just for those young kids who don't know what Cliff Notes are.
Right. I guess you could say since I went international, I have different hoes and area codes.
Oh, okay.
No, but yeah, that's the type of wrestling fan I've been. International, watching New Japan and watching Triple A.
Worldwide.
It's been a dope time. But Poppy, did you regain your thoughts?
Yeah. Sorry. Me personally, me personally, I've been more of a retro wrestling fan this week. I've been
Retro. Okay.
I've been consuming a lot of old school wrestling. Obviously, I'm like trying to like hammer down a few episodes for Wallop Rewind, cheap plug. So watched a ROH Final Battle 2010, where the main event was Kevin Steen versus El Generico. I watched
Ooh.
the first When Worlds Collide AAA event back in 1994, where you have the 2 out of 3 falls hair versus mask tag team
Top
match
tier.
between El Hijo de Santo, Octagon, and the Gringos Locos featuring Eddie Guerrero and Art Barr. So I had that in the rotation, but also went back and watched Halloween Havoc 1997 featuring the classic Rey Mysterio versus Eddie
Mhm.
Guerrero match.
That
So
that outfit,
yeah,
from
so
Rey Mysterio.
yeah. So a lot of retro wrestling consumption in my inventory this week. So yeah, retro wrestling fan.
I like that. I like that. Also want to give a shout out to the OPC. Let's go,
Yo,
Papacitos of podcasting. Yeah,
yeah.
Tres Brujas o Camino. That's right. It's time. I hope I
Las
I hope I
mujeres
didn't
son
butcher that.
caminos. Uh,
Rusty Roman says, so old school. If you all have Samsung TV on Samsung Plus channel 2408, they're running
mhm.
24 hours of old school TNA. Shout out, shout
Ooh,
out.
wait, where on Samsung
Wait,
Plus?
Samsung TV on Samsung Plus.
which is your provider?
Well, that's just on if you have a like one of those Samsung TVs, it's a Samsung TV channel, like
Oh, it
just like a live
is.
stream channel. Yeah, it's exclusive to Samsung's.
Samsung, yeah.
Yeah. So, no,
Shout out,
it's
shout out. Also want to give a big shout out to the homie right here. Just in time.
oh yeah,
That's
it's
the man, MVP right there. But yeah, guys, we got that out the way. Basically, winners or losers of the week, mostly AAA. I'll start, right?
Mhm.
The crowd was hot. I thought JBL on commentary was excellent. That's a huge win for me. Um, a loser, if I have to give a loser to this, there wasn't that many matches. I was hoping that there were going to be more than the 5.
Mhm.
Like maybe they could have fit in, maybe 2 more, right? But I understand that the 6-man match had most of the time, but I
Yeah,
thought maybe you could incorporate more of the women, involved. Um,
yeah.
give them a couple matches in there. But if I have to give one loser, that's what it is. But overall, the card and the pay per view was dope.
No, it was good. I liked it. There was not a lot of bad on the show. I wish there was more entrance in the AAA Cup Battle Royal thing that they had, like their mini Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
I kind of
yeah.
wish we had that going, but other than that, like there's not too many complaints. I would have liked to see a different result in the main event, but we're gonna run that back.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna run that back
Mm-hmm.
on Mexican Independence Day Eve weekend. So hopefully we'll get the right result next month.
Yes, yes, yes. Hopefully, hopefully. What about you, Garn?
My winner is puppets, obviously. When puppets take Demon Nito, come on,
Yes, Dimanito.
come
I was not
on.
expecting that. That was great.
That was beyond like a surprise, and it was a happy surprise that he brought
Mhm.
the demon back in puppet form. I
Exactly.
swear,
Listen,
puppets have
Finn
been.
Balor is in his comedy bag right now, and I'm
He
here
is.
for it.
Oh yeah. Especially when he does like the reactions in the background. It's like he's actually watching a telenovela live and in person that he's like manifesting it into reality.
Who knew puppets will be so hot in wrestling this year?
Yeah,
know?
man. We got
We
Charlotte's
got
right.
we
Yeah.
got Miss little Mercedes Monet with
Yeah,
Yes, the
right.
Mercedes
Little
Monet
Caesar Monet.
puppet.
Yep.
Harley Cameron.
Yep.
But yeah,
hmm
it's
Cool.
like
Shout out
it's
to
like
puppets.
it brings you
Shut
back. It brings you back to Sacco and like the Cobra.
Cobra's
It
made
brings,
appearance this year. You had the
yeah,
Cobra versus La Yesca. in
Oh
AAA.
yeah,
Yes.
So we
yeah.
had that. That was a thing that happened.
Yeah.
Listen, I
No,
mean, what these type of things have always kind of been in the wrestling lore. I mean, didn't didn't the Legion of Doom, didn't they have an actual like dummy come with them to the ring at one point?
I can't recall actually.
I can't. I have to look
I,
back, but
I
maybe Chad help me out with
hmm.
the old school. Like I thought they had a dummy come with them to the ring at one point.
Hmm.
Um, or maybe that was just their manager.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, shout out to the puppets. Shout out to that. What about you guys? What any winners and losers?
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the easy one. Biggest winner of the wrestling week is Naomi and Big Jimmy Uso. Baby Uso is proceeding with caution. We are not gonna have a new member to the bloodline. Shout out to Naomi. Shout out to Big Jim. Congratulations to the two of them. As someone that was in the same spot as them, trying to achieve the same goal, I'm happy for them.
Damn, Getcho. I can relate. I can relate.
In my experience.
Oh my gosh.
Katie, with the news, with the
See?
facts, they did
See?
have a ventriloquist dummy.
The hardest working woman in podcasting
Rusty
with the
Roman,
stats.
I see your comment about the breaking news, but we're gonna save that for last call news and rumors. Don't worry, we're not ignoring you, bro.
Yeah, we got you. We got you. No, okay. Listen. I mean, not to look at their following their sex lives,
Right.
but this is their first kid together, right?
Yes, Jimmy has two other kids, I think,
Right.
from a previous relationship or like a previous woman in general.
Mhm.
But yeah, this is the first time they have a kid together.
Yeah.
So congrats to
And
both
as
of
you know, if you're a total diva girly like we all are,
them. Hmm.
you if you remember on some of those early episodes, they've been trying for a long time.
They have, and supposedly. Oh, hold up! I got another thing over here that I gotta save for later. But yeah, supposedly they've been trying for a long time, and then Naomi had stated that she was gonna retire soon, so she may come back later on and do some things. But I think her time is wrapping up. She's just gonna come back and like
Mhm.
finish some loose ends in
She's gonna come back
the
and win the title, and
yeah,
then retire, and then
and then
quickly back.
retire, like do a
Yeah.
little run and then retire. I think we got one more run in her, but who knows? Who knows? We'll see. So kudos to them. Don't
Yeah.
worry, Rusty. Don't worry, Rusty. You didn't burst any bubbles. We appreciate you letting us know. We just
Oh
aren't
no,
gonna
you
cover it
good. You
until
good.
later on.
You
Like,
good. You
don't
good.
worry, homie.
It's all good, homie. No, and you know what? And shout out to all the women who had gave birth and to babies and come back. Alexa Bliss has come back.
Mm-hmm.
Carmella is coming back. I think the Iconics, right? Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not to say that she could come back. Of course she could always come back and get that title.
Mm-hmm.
One of the
Yeah.
winners for me is the sight of seeing Omos and Microman in a standoff in the ring.
Yeah.
I mean, the pop
Oh, yeah.
for Omos was pretty wild, right? Because he hadn't really been seen on WWE TV in like what, maybe 2.5 years, right? It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time, and to see him kind of be over, right now,
Yeah.
says maybe he might be walking through the WWE doors. But everything involved Microman. Listen, as Vince was talking about in the first Triple A Mania, there was midget wrestling in there. And
Yeah.
I love me some midget wrestling. I think I
Oh,
said this on the Getcho podcast before. We need to bring that back on the main stage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm down for some
I
minis.
kind of missed it too.
Yeah,
I remember
man.
watching.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
can't
I remember
remember the
watching
names.
it.
Remember during the Attitude Era, they would put them on too.
Oh, I remember watching them on Shotgun Saturday night.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, on Shotgun Saturday. Yes, dude. Yes.
Oh man.
So we don't shame.
they
We
were
don't
great.
shame. We don't little person shame here. You know what I'm saying? We're allowing them to micro cook. We're allowing them to micro cook.
Mhm. All right.
But yeah, what about you, Garn?
I do have this one's an interesting winner and loser for me. Um, Natalie as a loser because they made her lose under the low key legend gimmick that she was working on
Yeah.
outside WWE.
Okay.
And I thought she was building a lot of momentum with that side where she's not doing like the whole glamour with Maxine,
Right.
she's actually being like a badass, you know, outside of WWE and letting her like do pure wrestling, but then kind of like stop this match kind of like slowed her down almost, even though they did have that little scuffle at the end. But ideally, I would think like, oh, she should like make her low key legend like gimmick strong, like come up very strong, and maybe even could have won this match.
I don't feel. I don't know for sure because I haven't seen her low key legend stuff on the indies and every other promotion she's been using that gimmick on. But it did feel like it was just like a outer layer, a coating of low key legend, but with Natalia still in there. So I don't think it was the full version of Natty, low key legend that we seen in the indies, but I could be wrong. I don't think it was too terrible because she didn't take the pin, so she didn't lose, so she was still protected somewhat. And then she got into it with Fabi Apache, so that could be something they do going forward at Worlds Collide.
Yeah, which I did, but I was like, oh, this would have been cooler to have her. Because when's the last time she won a title?
It's been a while. I mean,
years
before COVID, right? Before COVID.
Yeah, years. It's been a while since she had a title in hand. But she is a winner too because she just won. She's the first female to win the Lou Thiessen Award.
Oh,
so
okay
for pro wrestling,
just wrestling in general.
Yeah, she's the first woman to actually win that award.
Well, I know that Natty Neidhart has some some stats. Like, doesn't she have like the record for having the most women matches on WWE?
Yeah,
and then now she has the Luthez Award. So
she's
shout out to Natalie, man.
Shout out to her.
She's trying to push the boat. She's trying to push the boat.
She's trying. I feel you.
For me, I gotta give a loser. I'm gonna give two losers. One loser is to Mr. Iguana because even though he's over, I don't think he had the right chemistry with the Judgment Day guys on the show. Because like he had a few sloppy spots, but it's okay. He took that L against Judgment Day at Triple Mania, and then on Raw, he again took another loss to Judgment Day. So yeah, it was Judgment Day, right?
Yeah,
Iguana, Mr. Iguana, yeah.
It was Iguana and Dragon Lee versus Judgment Day, right? On
yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So they lost. He lost the 6-person tag match. He lost in the tag match on Raw, and then got his ass beat down by Judgment Day afterwards. So he's got back-to-back L's and then a beatdown. So he's gonna get a loser for me this week. But also another loser, I'm gonna have to give it to El Hijo de Vikingo, because not only even though he did retain his championship, this man is getting booed harder than Roman Reigns in 2016. He's getting booed harder than Roman Reigns when he was super pushed. So I feel bad for the guy because he seems like a genuinely nice guy, but given the circumstance and situation that WWE put him in because of the whole Alberto situation, the crowd is just not getting behind him. And then on top of that, he shows up on Raw and he tries to get his lick back on Dominic Mysterio just to get beat down and get his title taken from him again. So two big losers right there: Hijo de Vikingo and Mr. Iguana.
Hey, it's crazy because they're both popular right now, Mr. Iguana. So I mean, for overall, I mean, Triple Mania was dope. I mean, Dominic Mysterio, man, I love his entrance. Everything about his entrance was dope.
Mm-hmm.
I surely thought that he was gonna have the title. We're gonna look at him as those Dom belts.
Right.
But like you said, maybe they're gonna run it back. They need to run it back. Motherfucking AJ Styles had to ruin our party.
Yeah, yeah, but you know what? I'm pretty sure they're gonna run it back at Clash in Paris, and then by then, hopefully, whatever they had going on between AJ and Dom is settled and done with. So then, when we get to Worlds Collide in September, hopefully, we get like a clean matchup between Vikingo and Dom, where we get double dose strap dirty Dom. That's what I
Ooh,
see. That's what I
double
want.
dose, double tendies,
Yeah,
um,
double dip.
double dip. What's up, Kayla? Kayla's in the house.
What's
What's up,
up,
girl?
Kayla?
Hi.
We're gonna move on to basically outside the ring news and rumors. What was the thing that you want to bring up that Katie posted?
Wait, hold up. Before we do that, I got one more loser.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Big loser's got to be Tommy Dreamer. He got name dropped for no reason. Paul Heyman said
Oh yeah.
he said he was dead. He's like, oh no, I know he's not dead, but he should be dead. And then Braun Breaker's like, he's still alive. I thought he was dead. Yeah. So Tommy Dreamer catching strays for no reason.
Come
So.
on, man. He said, "Why you say fuck me for?"
Right. Oh my god.
But yeah, you were talking about the thing that Katie posted on breaking news in the comments.
So it wasn't Katie. It was
Rusty.
Rusty Roman, and what he was saying is that it was breaking news. Hold up, give me one second. I gotta find it.
I think I got it for you.
I started. There you go. Breaking news: WWE Peacock striking new multi-year deal. Saturday night's main event is now exclusive to Peacock. No more NBC. So supposedly they're gonna get four Saturday night's main events. One of them being in November, I think, and the other one in December. And I think it's not fully confirmed, but the word is that John Cena's last match will be December 13th, Saturday night's main event. And since it's going to be on Peacock, it will give it more of a PLE vibe. There will be no more commercials. It's going to be a premium live event. NXT PLEs will still be on Peacock, but in addition to that, Peacock and WWE struck a deal so that after this month, with Clash in Paris being the last main roster PLE broadcast on Peacock, going forward next month with the very first installment on ESPN platforms, we're going to have WrestlePalooza September 20th from Indiana. That's going to be the very first WWE main roster PLE that's going to be exclusive to ESPN, and going forward, it's going to be ESPN. We thought we had until the end of the year, and we thought the Rumble was going to be the first. No. ESPN, WWE, Peacock, they said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just pull the plug right now. Let's cut our losses. Let's end things amicably.
Amicably.
Thank you. Yes, that. Let's end things that way, and let's not let things end so toxic. So yeah, that's what we got going forward. Peacock is still going to be sticking around. So now if you want to watch Saturday night's main events, you need Peacock. And then
if you want to see John Cena, you gotta get Peacock.
You gotta get Peacock. You gotta keep your Peacock subscription, and that should went up in price too. And then you need ESPN or ESPN Plus bundle or whatever to watch main roster PLEs. So if you want to watch NXT PLEs and if you want to watch Saturday night's main event, you still need Peacock. If you want to watch main roster PLEs, you need ESPN. Like what the
basically
fuck?
Get 2 jobs. Just get 2 jobs. Get 2 jobs.
At this point, either that or hang out with Paul Burchill and Kyrie Zane a little bit, and sail the 7 seas.
Pirate it.
Oh, I see what you did there. Well, another reason why I said to save your money, right, or possibly get 2 jobs, is because with WWE having AAA, now that they have merch on their shop, I don't know if you guys took a look at some of their merch, but I have some of it here.
Okay.
Right, they got Psycho Clown. Right, they got a couple of other ones, but look at the prices. Psycho
Holy
Clowns is
shit.
$43.99.
They got me fucked up.
That's not in pesos, is it?
$34.99. Like, get show.
No, that's
Can
a little
these
too
be
much.
pesos, man? Like,
Mm-hmm. No.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
and then the
That's
other thing
way
too,
too much.
homie Garn, you were talking about Demento. So when they got him on the shop, there it is right now. And check out the price. I don't know if you see the price, but it's $100.
No, you can't see the price on this thing, dude.
You can't see the price on this thing, but you
No.
definitely can see.
Oh,
my
you know
banner
why? It's
light.
because you
can
got
see my banner
the
light.
ticker going in the bottom. That's why it cuts off the
let
price.
me take that shit off.
Let me see.
Um,
How much for Demonito?
I
Oh no, you
believe
still
it's.
can't see the price.
Oh, you can't see. I well, if you look it up, y'all. It is like $100,
Wow.
which is crazy for a mid-level quality puppet. But I want to keep it in the same lane as Mexico base, right? Because as you all know, I love hunting for vintage toys and unique toys and all that. As we know, sometimes if you go to a flea market or a swamp meet or something like that, you can definitely find bootleg versions of toys, right? So one of my favorite things to find is bootleg versions of WWE toys. Let me post some that I've seen before.
Oh, the flea market is the
In
best
the
one.
flea
Oh, nice.
market, look at some of these.
Bro, is
If
that
we can
nice.
give our version of the names, this is Roberto Reigns.
Reigns with Rains.
no, that's Liaki.
This is Theo Dave Batista.
Deacon Batista.
Deacon Batista.
Dave Baptista.
Look at Juan Cena right there.
Juan Cena.
No,
Yeah,
you have to do it. You have to do it like Santino says, John Cena.
John
Cena.
Cena.
And I don't know, is that supposed to be Sting or is that supposed to be Jeff Hardy?
I think it's Stung.
I think it's
A Stung.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Stung.
But I do love these toys. I do love getting a couple of them because you know what? I mean, for a 4-pack, it's only like $8 and they come with accessories too. So I listen, as funny as we do joke about it, I do get them. So
yeah.
So that's that. But guys, should we just get into the reason why we're here?
Did we cover everything?
For the most part, I mean, we did Triple Mania.
We said Worlds Collide next month.
Worlds Collide.
Next month.
Real quick, I also want to give a shout out to Konosuke Takashita for winning the G1. He had a dope ass match against Evil. It was sick. The entire G1 was great this year. The A block, the B block, they all had huge contenders to win. Sucks what happened to Gabe Kibb. One of the outstanding performers is Yuma. I believe that's how you say his name. Bolton Oleg and Drilla Maloney are my standouts. But everybody else, it was a great show. It was a great show.
All right. Let's do it.
And now, Sweaty Session.
So, as you all know, we always get described wrestling as a soap opera, right?
Yeah.
Wrestling is a soap opera for males and all the things that you can relate to it and all that stuff. But for us, sometimes wrestling is a telenovela or a K-drama, right? So we wanted to incorporate some storylines that we think fit a telenovela format or a K-drama format. Just to give a little taste, I will go first. Okay. So let me get my notes because this is kind of a lengthy show. So let me bring this up.
Well,
This is
okay. Before you go, homie, let me just go ahead and like give the inspiration for for the sweaty session. Obviously, when Dominic Mysterio had that whole love triangle situation with Liv Morgan while Rio was still like there, and then she was taken out by Liv Morgan, there was a lot of like memes of a famous telenovela, Dos Mujeres Un Camino, featuring Dominic Mysterio, Liv Morgan, and Rhea Ripley. So, so, so that's kind of what inspired this sweaty session. We've had this one on ice for a minute now.
yes, yes,
So
yes.
it's about time we unwrap it and unpack it. So so yeah, sorry, Hobie, you can go
No,
ahead
no,
now.
it's all good. It's all good.
I was giving you time to get your stuff collected too.
No, I appreciate. We're there. We're here. We live.
hmm
It's all
hmm
good. So the one storyline that I have, right? Follow me here. It's about an uncle, right,
hmm
who sees his three nephews as something that has the potential to be something in a company, right?
Okay.
But the rest of the people don't see it this way, right? They don't see them moving on as wrestlers. They don't see them being as world champions. But the uncle does, right? The uncle
Right.
passes away, right? And the three brothers decide, as tribute to the uncle, we're gonna go ahead and make something of ourselves. We're gonna give justice to our uncle.
hmm
So the Shield,
El escudo.
the Shield, follow me here, right?
Right.
Is a story of three brothers, Esteban Rollins, right? Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And
Okay.
basically they come up together, right? They start moving heads, they start making their ways. The only problem is that once they get the taste of wealth, gold, and
hmm
power, they decide to separate as three brothers and forget about the whole reason why they're even doing this in the first place, was
Yeah.
to in
Mm.
the memory of their uncle, El Dusty Rhodes.
Mm.
Um, so basically, what ended up happening is that because money, power, and greed, Estefan Rollins betrays his brother Roman, which makes Roman become the evil tribal chief. And because in the
Oh,
midst of all this and them getting championships and them becoming who they want to be as individuals, they're no longer brothers. Dean Ambrose can't take it. He can't take the pain. Can't take the fact that they're no longer together.
hmm
So he needs to separate himself and he leaves. He leaves to go somewhere else on another journey, changing his name to Juan Moxley. Okay. Now
Okay.
before
Okay.
before he leaves a letter in the place where his uncle sat in the office to his two brothers to basically tell him cuando hermento de Hus. Hold on, pause. Sorry,
You
sorry.
got it.
Can
You
you
got
come
it.
over here?
No, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Okay, I can do it. Cuando el hermento de Hus. How do you say justice?
Cuando el wait.
Justicia si rompa de corazón no perdón. Perdonde. Which in English
Like
means when the oath of justice breaks, my heart
okay.
does not forgive.
Okay.
That's a good.
I
That's a
love you,
tagline.
Just. I love you, Just. But that was some Peggy Hills Espanol.
Hey, the revival. Peggy Hill's
Hey.
revival. So it's okay.
Yeah. So
Forever the revival? No, fuck the revival.
fuck the river.
Fuck the revival.
But I just want to say that's how the story ends with them
Okay.
separated as three brothers that used to be the hounds for justice, no longer.
Okay. So
All right.
I like that.
All
I
right.
like that. I like that. I like that. You took a
Yeah.
big storyline and you went with it.
Yeah.
I got a telenovela here.
Okay.
It's about this young man that falls in love with this punk rocker woman that spent her early days in Mexico. They make their way to the States and pursue a career together. and they fall madly in love. They think they're going to be forever together. Marriage is in their future. However, the man gets injured and he has to be hospitalized. He's in a coma. And as he's about to go into that coma, he talks to his friend. He says, please protect her. Keep an eye on her. He goes into a coma for 6 months. The friend goes on the road with the woman, goes on to befriend her, and before they knew it, they start to fall madly in love with each other. The original man, he wakes up from his coma thinking everything is okay. Unbeknownst to him, his friend has now like betrayed him and is sleeping with his woman, with the love of his life. He finds out about this betrayal one gloomy night through a text message because he was a nosy bitch and went through her phone. He kicks her off of the house, and then afterwards he goes and confronts the man. He goes and attacks him, becomes unprofessional in his workplace, and gets fired. In the meantime, this woman is now pursued by a demonic monster that kidnaps her and forces marriage upon her and impregnates her. Then another dastardly villain causes her to miscarriage and lose the baby. And she is so distraught, her lover that she was with, that cheated on her first boyfriend, comes and save her and just destroy and vanquish this demonic being. Marries her lover, but her original boyfriend comes back into the picture just to attack them on their wedding day. They have one final match, one final showdown for the love of their life. And in the end, the man lost to his friend. Guys, I present you Cope with Betrayal. Starring Adam Edge Copeland, Amy Dumas as Lita, and Matt Hardy as Matt Hardy. Featuring Stitzy and Glenn Jacobs as Kane.
Oh my gosh, dude! What a throwback! The Kane and Lita storyline. Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Hell
Funny
yes.
enough, my
Hell
story is
yes.
quite. It's semi-similar to your story, but
Okay,
different
all right.
characters.
Let me
So
give
it
you
starts
some.
with a young.
Go ahead.
A young, handsome man who has lots of who's lost in love, who chases after girls that doesn't really love him back. There was one girl that he chases, a much older girl, much older girl.
Oh my god!
Most people would say it's a cougar, you know. And at the time, it's very taboo for this relationship to happen. A relationship like this to possibly happen. Not only the fact that their ageism is involved, but there's also racial a racial inequality as well. But
Okay.
knowing at that time, it was very it was very new, I would say, at the time, but then it's very up and coming.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
this couple was slowly starting to go on a couple of dates, start to get to know each other, get into all sorts of sexual activities and kiki stuff.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
To the point where the woman becomes impregnated by the man's future kid. Now, the man is excited and he's engulfed in happiness because he's found a new purpose in life that's not just chasing girls anymore. He has built a family, a
Okay.
family together with this woman.
Yes.
However, due to some unfortunate circumstances where she was hurt in a match where the pregnancy was kind of short term, they had to rush out to the hospital right away.
Okay.
But yet, once they arrive at the hospital, the woman gives birth to a lovely baby boy. And so I bring to you the drama Young Strong.
Yeah.
The tagline for the Young Strong is "May young love be the strongest in the world."
Oh my god! I did not
Oh
think you
my
were gonna
gosh.
go there. You had because when you said Cougar, I thought you were going Vicky Guerrero and Edge.
Yeah, that's what I
Immediately.
said too. Because you said the same thing, so I was thinking, okay, it's got to be Edge and Vicky Guerrero.
I
Right.
made it ambiguous. I said biracial too. I was like, I made it more very ambiguous.
Yeah, very, very. That's why I still thought it was that.
Yeah.
All right, homie, you got another one?
Yeah, so I have this is my last one. Okay.
Okay.
And so this one is a K drama. All right. And the K drama title is called More Than a Title.
Ooh.
So this K drama is about Stephanie McMahon.
Oh my god. Someone should tell me about doing
So
that.
Stephanie McMahon wants to be the top chief officer of creative in her dad's corporation.
Right.
Right? Obviously, they don't see a woman being anything in a corporation, especially something of a high title like that. So they said, no way, no how. You can't do that, right? Glass ceiling, right? All the tropes. So she says, you know what? Just like in true K-drama fashion, she's going to find some other way to one-up them, to show that she could do one better. So where does she go? She goes to a lesser area of the corporation that is not being overlooked or giving any attention. She goes to developmental.
Okay.
Right? Now she
Yeah.
says, I could make this a thing. I could build this up. I got the skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
While she's doing developmental and bringing that up, right? And making it a thing, she falls in love with the developmental manager
Mm-hmm.
who happens to be a king.
Ooh.
Which she doesn't know, right? But
Okay.
she finds out, right? Because they have spent a lot of time, and they fall in love. Finds out that he's a king, right? And because he's a king, he can do king-like things,
Yes.
right? So with the two of them, they become, the two-person power trip.
Ooh.
Okay. So they kind of override. They take the corporation by storm, right? It comes to the point where the king, Stephanie, and the dad are head to head trying to figure out who's going to run this company. The
Mm-hmm.
king then says, well, you know what? If you don't hand it over to us, I'm going to go ahead and go to the news and say that you're a kinky ass motherfucker.
Ooh.
You're a 69 god and you do things to women that shouldn't be done. Steps down, takes over. They take over together the company, only for the king to betray Stephanie, to make a deal with a whole nother business, them outing her and him being in charge.
Wow. What? Okay. Okay. I'm assuming the king is Triple H.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
Hey Vince, can I go?
Yeah.
Because I think you have a banger after this one. So
I got multiple actually. That's why I
Okay.
was like, so I this is not really a banger. But there you can call the lead guy a banger. So this is a story about a young man that he's a bit of a nerd. He's more of a laid back kind of guy. He finds himself being the attraction and the desired partner of this beautiful Latina Italian. Chases him, tries to get him to do X, Y, and Z. Tries to win him over. The problem is that every time he sees her, she always acts kind of different. It's almost like she has two personalities. He's always so confused as to what's going on. And then one Friday night, he finds out that they're actually twins. And once this swerve is revealed that they're twins, everything starts to make sense to the man. He's like, well, that's why she acts this way, and that's why she acts that way. It's two ashy persons. And now he finds himself in a situation where the sisters are both after his love and affection, but he's torn between them because he equally likes both of them, because he finds great character values in both of them, and obviously he's attracted to both of them because they're twins. Exact same person. Eventually, the sisters fight it out for the love of this young man, and there's no resolution to this conflict. They go to confront the man and be like, you have to choose one of us now. You can't just string us along. But when they walk into the man's room, they find him with an Asian woman while they're on the couch together locking lips. They find themselves to be like devastated, betrayed, wanting an explanation. The man says, well, this is my girlfriend, Gail Kim. And chooses his girlfriend over the two twins. Guys, I present you Las Dos Velas.
Yo,
You got the font right too.
dude! Oh my gosh, I forgot. Isn't this the reason why Gail Kim leaves?
She leaves shortly thereafter. But yeah,
Okay,
so like Nikki and Brie are both trying to get after Daniel Bryan, but and then the swerve at the end is that Gail Kim is actually his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
What's up, bro?
I
We see you.
I forgot about that shit.
Oh my
I
man.
remember that.
Oh,
All
my
right.
God.
Oh my! What's up, bro? Cass, what's good with you? What's good with you?
Nice. All right. My stories. I think this is not more of a telenovela or a K-drama. I feel like this could be a Disney series,
Okay.
a kids series almost. But
Hmm.
I'll be sound it out and see if I can make it. So there is a young child in this world, and this child is a troublemaker. He acts out, causes small pranks and tricks, and he's just causing all sorts of trouble for his guardian
Yes.
as well as like other people. But there was people just assume that this kid is just a problem child since he was born. But when in actuality, he is a lonely child.
Mm.
A lonely child yearning for attention to a family that he does not know, a father that he does not know. However, so in creating these pranks and tricks, he uses these methods to try to catch the attention of the father that he never knew.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, after long and arduous search through computers and multiple sources,
Mm-hmm.
he finds out the father is his living large, rich man, where father initially doesn't accept him as first, but then he starts to have a little bit feelings for him. But it's all cover up just to get him to try to get him to change his ways and whatnot, but it doesn't work out. So the boy gets rejected
Mm-hmm.
and thrown out. Now, during obviously being rejected from the family that you thought that you would understand, he goes into a deep depression where he just doesn't feel like feel like doing pranks and tricks anymore because he has nothing to live for. But luckily, another man comes in to help him find his voice. That man was Santa Claus.
What the fuck? Oh my god! Now I know it's the story that I think it is. Oh, I forgot about it.
With just one Christmas wish, the boy was able to find his real voice. He was able to speak and be able to express his feelings like he should now, and be able to be the person he wants to be. Gentlemen, I bring you the story of Hornswoggle.
I knew I was like.
So this story kind of reminded me of Coco for a second. So I initially titled it Ho-Wo.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, I can now just thinking about it. I mean, the storyline of Linda McMahon and
oh my
being
god.
Yeah.
Linda McMahon being in a troubled marriage with Vince, only for Vince's side chick Trish Stratus, who wants to try to gain the wealth and the money and the power, drugs Linda. Only for it to conclude into a WrestleMania match where Linda then is supposed to be humiliated publicly, only for her to stand up and slap Vince McMahon and Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
That's a telenovela right there. What's up, JT? How you feeling, homie?
Oh my god. Okay.
That's why I said Disney Channel when I said Santa Claus.
Hilarious.
Right.
Hilarious.
You could say Hallmark Channel.
Hallmark Channel, yes. That's good. That's good. Okay, so guys, I have I think like maybe one or two more telenovela plots, and then I have a bunch of like telenovela style titles based off of wrestling, and then I have a few classic telenovelas that I think would be perfect for a wrestler and who I would cast. So I'll start off with one of my telenovela plots. It's about this baby that washes up shore to this beautiful island, and he's raised by a lovely family and is brought up by this culture. And in this island, he gains this love for pro wrestling and wants to pursue it with all the power of positivity that he can bring. This young boy washes to the shores of Jamaica and is believed to be Jamaican up until his young adult life, where he discovers that he actually is from Ghana, West Africa. So he embraces his new roots, only to be derailed by a venomous viper. And in his downfall, he looks to God. He finds religion. He becomes a pastor with two other men. It is now a new day for this man. Then, as he tries to spread this power of positivity, everyone in the world rejects him. He, along with his two friends, choose to reject the rest of the world. They go ahead and embrace unicorns and booties and pancakes and everything else in between. He goes on to finally be accepted by the masses as they choose him to be their new champion, as they topple the previous chosen one. And on the year of 35 WrestleManias, he becomes the WWE champion. I give you guys Trouble in Paradise, or as I would translate it to, Problema en Paraíso.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's too good. That's too good.
Let me see what the homosexuals got to say. Let's see. Holy shit, goddamn, bird chest man, hallelujah. Okay, another story plot that I have is about a young boy who grows up loving and idolizing his father, only to later realize that his uncle is his biological father, that he gave up at birth to his adopted father. They then battle for the custodial rights of said boy. He goes into the loving arms of his adopted father after he is victorious in said battle. We fast forward almost 20 years into the future. The young boy is now a young man. Idolizing his father, he teams with him and challenges many different adversaries in the world of pro wrestling, only to be dominated and victimized and abused to the point where he gets choked out by some thighs, paints his hair jet black and slicks it back, and joins the Judgment Day. He finds a new mommy and denounces his former poppy. And while things are good, his mommy falls victim to a vengeful former friend, Olivia Morgan.
Olivia Morgan.
Olivia breaks
Olivia
her
Morgan.
shoulder in the pits of Berg. She then pursues the young man, gains his love. He turns on his mommy and joins his güerita. And just when things are just perfectly right with his güerita, she leaves. She has an undisclosed illness that takes her out for an extended period of time. This young, spicy Latina from Orlando, Florida's Performance Center joins the clubhouse and tries to pursue him with chicken tenders and Nintendo Switches. The man still misses his güerita, but in the rear view, in the corner of his eye, he can see the young Latina going after him. Guys, I give you Amor Misterio. The story of Dominic Mysterio, guys.
That was great.
I think I like Marks with Mike's title.
That was great. That was great.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
So yeah, so that's what I have. But I also came up with a few titles for telenovelas. I don't have plots for them, but I thought they'd be good one.
Okay.
This one stars two brothers of lucha. I call it Cero Miedo.
Penta and Rapey.
Because when you pursue love, you need to have Cero Miedo when you meet the first one. Oh my god.
That's too hilarious.
As soon as Vince said Olivia, I immediately thought Olivia Benson, bro.
Oh no.
That's you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
my
that's where I get it
gosh.
from. That's where I get it from. I just call her Olivia because of it. Another one that I have is about a Chilena superstar taking over the world. She's intoxicating everyone with her devil's kiss. Or El Beso del Diablo. I don't have
Stephanie McGarrett. That's a good poster.
Thanks. Homie.
Yeah.
I don't have a poster for this one, but it's about two brothers, one of which is thought to be dead and is burned alive along with his parents. And then he comes back to gain revenge on the brother that burned him down and murdered his parents. I give you Los Hermanos de Destrucción. The Brothers of Destruction.
Right.
Yeah, dog.
That's the one El Capítulo del Cero Miedo. It's like I would watch it.
Oh my gosh, that is
So
hilarious.
so that's what I had. Also, there's a few telenovelas from back in the day. One of my favorites growing up, featuring Pedro Fernandez, Hasta que el dinero no se pare. This time we're gonna cast Shane McMahon. Hasta que el dinero no se Then I also have this one. It's called Abrázame Fuerte. Abrázame means hug, so we got to cast Bailey in this one. So Bailey's going to be the lead role in this one.
Nice. Yes. 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 Yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And then there's this one. This one's called Por ella soy Eva. It's about a man that dresses up as a woman to protect the interests of his love, of the woman that he loves. And he tries to get close to her by dressing up as a woman and protecting her from these other people. Obviously, you got to star Santino and Santina for Por ella soy Eva.
Yeah.
Por
Yeah.
ella soy Santina.
Yeah.
You know, you got to do. You gotta do for sure.
I kind of have one in the back of my head that I was kind of like trying to figure out how to make this a telenovela, but it's just more of just a regular soap opera.
Mm-hmm.
This psychopath of a guy decides to torture one other psychopath, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that the psychopath B, has a family, right?
Yes.
Wife and son. Somehow the wife of psychopath B decides to date psychopath A, right? Psychopath A and the wife then turn on psychopath B, right? So then his family becomes with the psychopath A. So much so that the son becomes like the same psychopath.
Oh.
Basically, in a nutshell, this is the story of Raven and Sandman. Where Raven starts dating Sandman's wife, who then brings along Sandman's son.
Oh my
And then you hit
god.
the famous line where Sandman's son does Raven's thing, fear the Raven nevermore.
My god.
Which is a crazy storyline if you think about it.
Jesus, dude.
ECW, you wow for that.
For real, honestly.
Yeah.
Another one that I would star is similar to that one soap opera that was in King of the Hill. It's about this priest that is so holy in his religion and in his ways that he's almost a saint, and he's from Chicago.
I knew you were going to do this.
So he then takes his religion a little too far, too extreme, to the point where it becomes almost of a cult. And it takes one masked luchador to shave the nonsense off his head. And then he goes into more of a dementia by masking himself and masking his shame after he's shaved from his beautiful, luscious hair. Eventually, the mask is removed by a bald giant while he's handicapped. He denounces all his disciples and then goes by himself. He chooses to drop bombs made of pipes. And back in his hometown, he topples the greatest champion there ever was. He runs away like a thief in the night with the championship in hand. And with a kiss goodbye, he stores his championship in the fridge, takes a picture, and then go ahead and has some Portillos afterwards. I give you guys the story of the Second City Saints, or as I would call it, El Santo de la Segunda Ciudad.
Yo,
starring Felipe CM Punk Brooks.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
so
that's
good.
classic. That's classic. That is classic.
Ever since Paul
Oh.
Heyman should be having his own novela, he's the Huicho del Primer Mayor. Ooh,
Yeah, I
Mm.
see that.
yeah,
I see that.
yeah.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god! I had another title for a telenovela, but I couldn't remember it because I forgot to write it down, and now I'm mad because I can't think of it anymore.
Well, do you guys have any more? That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
it.
That's it. Okay.
yeah,
So
yeah.
the one thing I do want to say, and everyone, you did an outstanding job with the telenovelas, and the chat and everyone listening. Thank you for listening to us,
Mm-hmm.
and being in tune to the stories and the plot lines. But
Mm-hmm.
before we close out this episode, I just want to say, I'm today years old, finding out that Ron Killings has a country album.
Bruh, you didn't do that?
I did not know that, and apparently it's like number 10 on the Billboard charts.
Okay.
And
Oh.
yeah, I mean he's giving Little Nas X a run for his money. So yeah, so I mean I'm gonna go and take a listen to it, and who knows,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I'll be a country music fan. Maybe not, likely not, but I'll give it a listen.
Probably not. Probably
I'll be
not.
back.
But we love us some Ron the Truth Killing, so
Mm-hmm.
I mean
Yeah.
maybe the next collaboration is the dude from Hootie and the Blowfish who turned country. Lord help me
Maybe.
out. What's the guy's name?
Oh, shoot! I know
I
this. Hold on.
You know who? Well, we
Oh,
all know.
I know who it
We all
is.
know who
I
we're
just
talking about here. But either way, guys, homies.
wait. I have one
Yeah.
more.
Okay, go for it. Go for it.
It's just a title. Cuando los caminos cruzan, when the roads cross.
Okay, so I had something for Cody Rhodes, but I couldn't think of a. Well, I had a plot in mind, but
Uh-huh.
the title I had was From Dreams to Nightmare.
Oh,
Ooh.
You know.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, it was just gonna basically be
Oh,
his.
I got the name now.
His
You got the
fall
name?
was
You
gonna
got the
be
name?
him doing that.
It's Darius Rucker. I just thought of it.
Darius Rucker.
Darius Rucker.
Thank you, Darius Rucker.
Oh my god.
But yeah, guys, I mean, this is dope. Thank you for the chat, everybody that tuned in and listened. Shout out to you and props. Um, you can find us here on the Get Your Podcast on the Twitter, Get Your Podcast on Instagram. Vince, do you want to tell people where you can find you and Wallop Media and everything else you got going on?
Yes. Oh wait. One for Naomi. Proceder con precaución. Proceed with caution.
Oh!
Disgusting.
But yeah. Go ahead and check out Wallop Media wherever audio podcasts can be found. Go check out the Wallop Rewind episode this month. We decided to go ahead and do SummerSlam 02 with the word of Matt Ritter. It's available now. We also did SummerSlam 06 featuring the homie Just. He was there too. Next month, in honor of Mexican Independence Day, we're going to be talking about the very first AAA, like I talked about. Then in October, we're going to be having Halloween Havoc 97. And then in November, Final Battle Ring of Honor 2010. A lot of fun stuff over there. SmackDown Raw is on a temporary hiatus until further notice. The final shot, the money shot, was given this past weekend. Go ahead and check it out right now on YouTube at youtube.com/creationworld. And then you could also check that out wherever audio podcasts can be found. Just search up Smack and Raw Podcast. What is JT says? Sábado Gigante got to introduce all these movies y'all came up with. Listen. Sábado Gigante is that shit. But as for me, yeah, go ahead and check out all that fun stuff.
That's right. I also want to send a quick shout out to the homie Matt. We love you, man. You are the man. Also, he is still going to be doing podcasting. He's still going to be doing Getting Off. So check them out as well. get all the bell notifications because they be doing some dope stuff over there as well. I know they just released an episode this past weekend, so be sure to listen to that. Like I said, you can find us at Circle Debate Network for all the video and live streams here. So also sub to that because we're trying to reach that 2K. The Circle Debate Network has a bunch of watch alongs from every day from Monday to Saturday. I know they're going to be doing something this weekend, right, for Forbidden Door, I believe.
Yeah.
And then they have they did Dynamite tonight. They're gonna do SmackDown on Friday. Was that
NXT?
Oh, NXT too. NXT as well. Also, and sometimes they be doing a special watch alongs too for like GCW and Bloodsport and all that too. So make sure you're notified and sub for that. You know, you can check us on all the podcast platforms as well. Guys, I think that's it.
Yeah. All right. Later, y'all.
That's it. Konnichiwa, bitches.
Escogiste tu camino para siempre, este es tu destino. Yo me vine contigo y ahora este es mi castigo. Tú tomaste tus decisiones mientras yo tomé las mías. Ay, mira.